100% fiber internet is here. OmniFiber, the city's new internet provider, is offering more services than you think, and they've got a deal for you. Need assistance with trash pickup, reporting overgrown grass, or information on a city service? Our 546 helpline is ready to assist. And with the summer fast approaching, airlines at your Brownsville South Padre Island International Airport have some deals to help you take a break this season. Your BTV News begins right now. Good day, Brownsville. I'm Marcy Martinez. Welcome to this edition of Brownsville TV News. We are coming to you from the CMD complex in downtown Brownsville. We're so glad to have you with us today. There's a new service provider in town. OmniFiber, the city's internet partner, is offering residents numerous options to connect to the internet, access to phone service, and access to cable TV. The services are part of the city's initiative to bring more internet and better connectivity to residents at lower rates. It's our top story. Brownsville TV News reporter Jennifer Galvan leads us off.
OmniFiber offers what is called true fiber internet, meaning the fiber lines run all the way to your house. And unlike traditional internet providers, you won't share that line with neighbors, so your connection speeds stay consistent during peak hours.
There's no contract, there's no credit check, there's no deposit, there's no installation fee. It's really very simple and very transparent. And we're here to help our customers out, to not only give them a better service, a better connectivity, but a better experience.
The options for speed tiers start at 500 megabytes per second for $65 a month with autopay. Include 1 gigabyte per second at $85 a month with autopay, and get a blazing fast 2 gigabytes per second for $105. And for a limited time, new customers get a $10 discount on their monthly bill for the first year. Each plan includes Omni Premier Wi-Fi system at no extra charge. That includes device protection, parental controls, and even a mobile app to manage your connection. And if there's ever a problem, Omni's Complete Care Plan covers unlimited service calls for just $5 a month.
Highly trained fiber installers, they'll go out and do the actual installation. The equipment, we provide all the equipment. There's no equipment to buy or purchase from OmniFiber. We run the fiber line connected into their house and make sure that all their devices are up and running. Before we leave the home, we do a whole house check.
Need a home phone? You can add unlimited phone services for just $15 a month and even keep your current number. OmniFiber TV is also available with over 60 channels, DVR, and 3 simultaneous streams. There are no contracts, no data cap, no installation fees, and no cancellation charges. You can call to sign up, pay your first month upfront, and installation is scheduled. It's that simple. For Brownsville TV News, I'm Jennifer Galvan.
If you're interested in making the switch to OmniFiber, visit their website. The web address is right there on your screen. If you prefer to speak to a live Omni representative, you can do so by dialing that number that we have provided for you. OmniFiber is not only connecting Brownsville residents to the World Wide Web, it's enhancing the quality of life and providing elevated safety features to our community. It's continuing coverage. The new internet service is designed to improve healthcare through telemedicine, distance learning through reliable fiber internet, and pre-positioned safety cameras throughout the city, just to name a few methods. The partnership between OmniFiber and the city is essential for Brownsville's growth and evolving residential, commercial, and educational needs. It's been a priority for Mayor John Cowan and city leadership.
It's an extended part of our body now, a device. So bringing, Wi-Fi and bringing internet to all the areas in Brownsville is changing the quality of life, because now people can use it to, find jobs. They actually use it to work from home. You can do so much with it, and overall just brings more opportunities for the community.
The city entered into agreement with NTT Data in September of 2024 for the installation of NTT Data's smart solutions and private 5G wireless connectivity. In its first phase of installation, the 5G network will allow the city's police department to monitor Dean Porter Park, Linear Park, St. Charles Park, and the downtown recreational center. The monitoring will cover occupancy levels, streamline crowd management, and improve public safety, and we'll keep you posted on this project. The city is looking into the future of public transportation, and we want to hear from you, our bus patrons. The Multimodal Transportation Department, known as B Metro, is conducting a study to explore on-demand transit options like microtransit. A new program could boost access and reduce traffic. Brownsville TV News reporter Adalberto Guzman files the report.
A more flexible and accessible way to get around Brownsville is under review. The city's Multimodal Transportation Department has partnered with a consultant team to explore microtransit services, on-demand transportation using smaller vehicles like vans or minibuses. The goal, improving access, saving costs, and boosting connectivity across the city.
The study is essentially to identify new ways to improve our transit services, enhance our transportation system for the community, all while looking at a cost savings. With this cost savings and adjusting the routes, and analyzing the routes, we'll be able to put new types of services in, such as on-demand, door-to-door type of services.
Unlike traditional fixed route buses, microtransit lets users request rides in real time via app, online, or by phone. Vehicles then pick up passengers at nearby designated stops, getting them to their destination without the wait. To engage the community, Metro has created a virtual room with maps, planning details, and a survey. Residents can weigh in on what services they'd like to see.
This is phase one of the first is doing the planning, the study, to identify where we can improve the current services in the underserved areas and provide on-demand services and cost savings, right? And then the next steps will be to how do we implement.
City leaders hope that microtransit could reduce traffic congestion and offer new transportation options for residents without vehicles, especially in underserved neighborhoods. The study will also evaluate the cost-effectiveness of the service and how it could integrate into B Metro's long-term operations. For Brownsville TV News, I'm Adalberto Guzman.
The survey is up online. Bus patrons are invited to offer their feedback. You can scan that QR code on the screen to take the survey now. May is National Motorcycle Safety Awareness Month, and law enforcement is asking all drivers to be more mindful when near motorcyclists. Here in Brownsville, motorcycles make up a small percentage of vehicles on the road, but the risks they face are significant. Brownsville PD urges residents to stay alert and share the roads safely with motorcyclists.
Yeah, I mean, for drivers, not to rely so heavily on their blind spot indicator lights. Always take that extra step to actually turn your head and clear that blind spot, because that motorcyclist can be right there and you don't even know it. And then number two is just to give the motorcyclist just a little bit extra space so you can cover a lot of ground while you're distracted. And who knows, that might be that motorcyclist in front of you, or you might not look twice and then try to take that left turn and then that motorcyclist is coming.
The Brownsville Police Department traffic unit officers urge drivers to take extra precautions, such as checking the blind spots, using turn signals early, and giving motorcycles extra space. Motorcycle riders are asked to wear protection gear, stay visible, ride defensively, follow traffic laws, and avoid poor weather conditions. A moment of awareness can be the difference between a close call and a crash. For more safety tips, scan the QR code on your screen. Extra precaution in downtown streets is what drivers are being asked to take when driving through construction sites. You may have noticed multiple street lane closures as Brownsville Public Utilities Board crews continue their work on water and wastewater pipes in our downtown area. Now, this project is also replacing pipelines and alleyways to improve water and wastewater services to businesses and residents of downtown. The project status may be viewed online, displaying the status of the various ongoing projects and those that are pending. The city's Engineering and Public Works Department advises that Phase 1 of the project is set to be complete this July, while Phase 2 will be completed in May of 2026. Trail connections in our city are growing. A number of new hike and bike pathways designed to connect neighborhoods, improve safety, and promote healthy lifestyles are moving forward. Brownsville TV News reporter Juan Castellanos has the story.
The Brownsville Multimodal Department is moving forward with its goal to build a more connected city through the ongoing Brownsville Trails project. Currently, Brownsville has over 20 miles of trails. By the end of the year, that number is expected to grow as the city focuses not only on expanding the network, but also on making key improvement to existing trails.
The residents should start seeing those improvements this year in the form of new parking lots, benches, restrooms, and additional lights to really support the safety. As for the historic Battlefield Trail that's right here behind us, we are planning an extension. The intent is to have this trail run all the way from downtown and eventually connect to Los Fresnos.
These upgrades aim to enhance safety and accessibility for pedestrians and cyclists alike, with added features like shade structures, improved lighting, and better bike lanes. As part of these efforts, the city also recognized former Commissioner Dr. Rose M.Z. Gowan at a recent City Commission meeting. In honor of her long-standing support of the Trail Initiative, the West Rail Trail was officially renamed the Rose M.Z. Gowan M.D. Trail.
I am incredibly stunned and very humbled. In terms of the name, I will always treasure it, but it's not about the name, it's about the trail itself and the people that worked so hard to get it built.
This particular trail is set to receive significant upgrades, including new connections to the Brownsville Sports Park and the Brownsville and Matamoros International Bridge, along with additional amenities to support increased use. Work is also continuing on the Southmost Trail, which will be improved in phases. Phase 3, set to begin soon, will extend the trail from Calle Milpa Verde to the Southmost Branch Library. Phases 4 and 5, currently in the planning stages, will include further expansions, sidewalk enhancements, upgraded bike lanes, and improved crosswalks. Other major components of the overall trail development include the completion of the Airport Loop project, the Montebella Park Trail, the Perkins and Portway Canal Hike and Bike Trail, the North Canal to 550 Trail Project, the Dennett Road Gap Project, the Safe Streets for All Initiative, and the Brownsville to Los Fresnos Hike and Bike Trail. For Brownsville TV News, I'm Juan Castellanos.
The city's trail infrastructure is being funded through a combination of state grants, local investments, and federal programs. A major goal is to provide Brownsville residents with more ways to move safely and stay active. In other news, as hurricane season approaches, the city reminds you that resources and help are just a call or click away. City officials invite you to take advantage of our dedicated resource line to report street flooding, garbage pickup issues, or any general non-emergency concerns.
Yes, so the 546 helpline can be reached at 546 help. That's the fastest way to reach us. And we take requests for anything from animal control, potholes, street needing repair, any issues in regards to your trash, brush pickup, anything to do with city-related services.
Should you need assistance with city services, we invite you to call our hotline at 546-HELP. That's 546-4357. You can also email us at 546help@brownsvilletx.gov. For those wanting to stay informed about emergencies impacting the city, you can register for alert notifications at brownsvilletx.gov. Helplines are staffed Monday through Friday during regular business hours. For any emergency, please dial 911 immediately. The city's landfill just hit a new record in operational efficiency. It's a record that could stretch its lifespan for decades to come. Brownsville TV News reporter Roland Olvera has more.
A new compaction milestone at the city landfill. The site has set a record for maximum density, 1,856 pounds per cubic yard.
We were able to achieve the highest compaction ever in the history of the landfill in the last 20 years that they've been tracking it. That now with all these improvements, we should be able to exceed this number without any problems.
This data was verified by the city's consultant, SCS Engineering, and included in their annual development cost report. The landfill averaged around 1,439 pounds per cubic yard since 2004, with a low of just 1,020 2 decades ago. Despite the higher density, the landfill's life expectancy remains at 36 years, showing that current practices are successfully preserving airspace.
That's what it was last year. Due to the increased compaction that we had, we didn't lose any life because we were maintaining our trash compacted better than what our projected compaction was.
And that's not all. The city is moving forward with improvements, including Cell 5 construction for added capacity, a fully enclosed maintenance shop to speed up equipment repairs, and a new automated scale to reduce truck wait times. Additional equipment arriving in 2025 includes an articulated water truck, a tire shredder, a new compactor, and a cover dozer for daily operations.
Creating a rain pad where residential traffic can come and dump not necessarily into the landfill itself, but into containers. The intent of that is to make sure that we have operation of our landfill the 6 days a week, regardless, rain, sunshine.
For Brownsville TV News, I'm Roland Oveda.
The city's engineering and public works team says strategic investments like these are essential to maintaining one of Brownsville's most crucial infrastructure assets. Doing so will keep the landfill functioning well into the future. At City Hall, the commission has a new member. Gustavo De Leon is now the District 3 City Commissioner. It's a position formerly held by Roy De Los Santos, who did not seek re-election. Commissioner De Leon was voted into office with a little more than 60% of the vote. Two other City Commission races, At-Large B and District 4, are heading to a runoff election after no candidate secured 50% of the vote. Early voting runs May 27th through June 3rd. Election Day is Saturday, June 7th. For more election information, just scan the QR codes on your screen to visit the official county election website. To Starbase now, SpaceX's rocket building complex is now a municipality as voted by its constituents. And the aerospace giant just got the green light to increase Starship launches from South Texas. The Federal Aviation Administration wrapped up its environmental review. It has approved to allow SpaceX to increase rocket launches from 5 times a year to 25 per year. The FAA's report also allows for up to 25 landings a year for both the Super Heavy booster and the Starship upper stage. Starbase continues to position our region at the forefront of space exploration. The Space Festival continues Friday, May 30th as Brownsville CVB takes over Washington 10th and 11th Streets. This free, family-friendly festival continues with education, information, and community engagement on space exploration and local innovation. The festival will include SpaceX and NASA as participants. It will open with a panel discussion featuring Texas Space Symposium's Executive Director Norman Garza, Brownsville Mayor John Cowan Jr., and the city's Youth Advisory Board member Ryan Faruqi, a rocket enthusiast. The panel will be moderated by City Manager Helen Ramirez.
We invite the community and our outside visitors to join us at Space Fest. It's a fantastic community celebration and showcasing what Brownsville has within the innovation and space industry.
Friday's Space Festival begins at 6 p.m. There will be food and vendor booths along with a free movie screen of Disney and Pixar's WALL-E. I love that movie. Attendees will be required to clear a security check. The night's program includes a live performance from A.B. Quintanilla. The event is scheduled to end at 10 p.m. This year's Space Festival is expected to draw nearly 10,000 space enthusiasts to downtown Brownsville, some of which will arrive in our city by way of the Brownsville South Padre Island International Airport. And with the summer just around the corner, airport officials say look to the resident airlines as they have some deals worth taking advantage of. Brownsville TV News reporter Laura B. Martinez has more.
Summer travel season is taking off, and there's no better place to start your journey than right here at the Brownsville South Padre Island International Airport. With nearly 500,000 travelers flying through each year, Brownsville Airport connects the Rio Grande Valley to top destinations across the country and even south of the border. And remember, as you prepare to travel, you'll need a real ID to board domestic flights in the U.S.
Bring your real ID or passport. It's important that you check your driver's license and make sure it has a star on it. We're already 98% of our driver's licenses here in Texas are real IDs, so just want to make sure that you double check that and then come and enjoy everything that we have to offer.
United Airlines and American Airlines offer multiple daily flights, giving you convenient access to cities across the U.S. And for international travelers, Iris Airlines offer daily service To Monterrey, Mexico, just a short hop to vibrant culture, shopping, and cuisine. Unlike large crowded airports, Brownsville's compact design means smoother travel and hassle-free parking.
We have a short-term parking lot and a long-term parking lot, added over 150 spots to the facility. As being the easiest airport here in the valley, your check-in is a breeze, so you can really come to, an hour before your flight to check in your bag and still make it to your gate in time for boarding. Our TSA checkpoint is the most efficient checkpoint of airports here. We have 2 screening machines, so they'll get you quickly to the secure side. It usually takes about 5 to 10 minutes max.
It's the closest commercial airport to South Padre Island, a major destination known for beaches, world-class fishing, and vibrant summer festivals. So skip the long drive and the big crowds and fly local this summer. To book your next trip, visit flybrownsville.com and let your next adventure take off right here at home. For Brownsville TV News, I'm Laura B. Martinez.
We invite you to check out our daily commercial airline services from the Brownsville South Padre Island International Airport. You can book your next trip at flybrownsville.com. The Gladys Porter Zoo will soon be offering you an adventure in the air. The internationally known zoo is getting ready to open its Soaring Eagle zipline to the public. The Soaring Eagle zipline is expected to welcome guests this summer. The zipline rises approximately 130 feet above the zoo grounds. It gives you an amazing view of the property at its peak and shoots pretty fast from top to bottom. The new attraction is part of the zoo's Phase 1 Master Plan development, which is designed to expand the zoo property and enhance the visitor experience.
And you'll pass over the Resaca, you'll see a waterfall, and then up at the top where you'll linger for about 7 seconds, you'll get to see the horizon. And as far as the ride, it's very, very safe and a lot of fun.
The Gladys Porter Zoo is expected to host a zipline grand opening this summer. We'll keep you posted on our social media platforms. To learn more about the zoo, call the number on your screen. Attracting more tourists into the city through marketing efforts. That's the goal of the Hotel Occupancy Tax Funds, also known as HOT Funds. The Brownsville Convention and Visitors Bureau is now accepting applications from local nonprofit organizations who need financial assistance to market their event and or business to tourists who will stay at a local hotel. The tax revenue is collected by the CVB when visitors stay at local hotels, motels, or short-term rentals such as Airbnbs.
It can be used for advertising, visitor centers, convention, conferences, transportation, shuttles. We have the opportunity to share this application for your business, your organization, or whoever that is interested in receiving a percentage of this tax.
The application is available online. Just scan the QR code on your screen to access it. If you have questions or need assistance with the application, the CVB team is available to assist you. You can contact them at the number on your screen. The Brownsville Public Library System is set to kick off its annual summer reading program on June 2nd. This system-wide initiative invites residents of all ages to take part in a fun-filled journey of reading and discovery. Brownsville TV News reporter Juan Castellanos has the story.
Summer has arrived, and in Brownsville, that marks the start of the Brownsville Public Library System's annual summer reading program, a citywide initiative focused on encouraging reading and creativity during the school break.
The summer reading program is a summer-long event that we do here at the library. First and foremost, it's a reading challenge. It's meant to get kids reading and adults reading with the incentive of winning some cool prizes at the end of summer.
This year's theme is Color Our World. Over the course of 2 months, the library will host a range of hands-on activities, including embroidery workshops, painting sessions, and interactive storytelling events. The programming is designed to be family-friendly and aims to make reading a shared experience across the community. The program runs from June 2nd to July 30th, with registration beginning on kickoff day. Registration events will be held at both the main and southmost branches, where visitors can participate in activities and register in person.
Every year we give away some really cool prizes. This year we have a Nintendo Switch that we're giving out, a Nintendo Switch Lite, an iPad, a laptop, so a lot of really cool big prizes for those who come out and participate.
The Summer Reading Challenge is open to all age groups, toddlers, kids, teens, and adults, and each group will have their own reading goals. Throughout the summer, the library will also be offering a wide variety of programs. Attending a certain number of these events can make participants eligible for additional prizes. A library card is not required to attend events, but it is needed to qualify for any prizes. Make sure to get a library card at either library branch before the deadline of July 30th. For Brownsville TV News, I'm Juan Castellanos.
For more information on the Brownsville Public Library System's 2025 Summer Reading Program, contact the library at that number on your screen. You can also visit them online by scanning the QR code. Summer is just around the corner, and in Brownsville, that means it's time to head to the pool. The city's Parks and Recreation Department is ready to launch its 2025 public swim season, and there's something for everyone. Sam's Pool opened for the season on May 26th, and Gonzalez Pool will open June 2nd. It will be open to the public through August 11th. Now, Sam's Pool will be open through August 30th.
To the public, we've offered lifeguard instructor training, which is still available, but now we're going to add on a layer, an educational component to that, water safety instructor training, so that any business or outside entity wants to bring in a certified or more qualified staff member, they can take the American Red Cross water safety instructor course with us.
Lap swimming is available from 6 to 8 a.m. and water aerobics is available from 6 a.m. to 7:15 a.m. You need to wake up early. Both programs are open to ages 18 to 99 or over, with class sizes ranging from 20 to 40 participants. Learn more about these programs. You can go to cob.recdesk.com or call the Parks and Recreation Department at the number on your screen. May is National Tennis Month, and here in Brownsville, the local tennis community is serving up more than just matches. They're building a healthier, more connected city through the sport. Throughout the month, the association hosted events like Newbie Night, Bring a Friend Night, and the Australian Open Tournament for all skill levels. The city is now investing in renovations at the Tennis Court Center located at the Brownsville Event Center complex. The enhancements include court resurfacing and new LED lighting at the venue.
Is you got to give it a shot. We've had people that started like Chuck Bender over there. He started when he was 45, and we invite everybody. We don't care your level, as long as you're willing to come out.
Free public tennis equipment loans and year-round programming make this month the perfect time to give the sport a try. Those interested may contact the Brownsville Tennis Center at the number there on your screen. And finally, staying physically active and practicing daily exercise is a good way to sustain health and wellness, according to most medical doctors. It's a good way to keep medical conditions away. And during this month of May, we are observing Stroke Awareness Month. Brownsville TV News reporter Laura B. Martinez spoke with a local physician to learn more about symptoms and prevention. Here's our BTV News Health Report.
May is National Stroke Awareness Month, a time to raise awareness that could truly save lives. Every 40 seconds, someone in the U.S. suffers a stroke. And in those critical moments, knowing the signs and acting fast can make the difference between recovery and long-term disability. The most common type of stroke is an ischemic stroke, which happens when a blood clot blocks the flow of blood to the brain. Without oxygen, brain cells begin to die in minutes. But there's good news. With awareness and quick action, strokes can be treated and even prevented.
It's important to maintain ourselves extremely healthy as much as we can, or as much as possible. Keeping ourselves healthier, going yearly with our health providers to make sure that these different risk factors are well controlled.
There are numerous signs to look for when someone is suffering a stroke. Even if these symptoms disappear quickly, the danger isn't over. Every stroke can cause lasting damage, and every stroke patient should seek emergency care right away. If you think that you or a loved one has suffered a stroke, don't hesitate to find help at an emergency room near you and call 911.
So as soon as you recognize these signs of stroke, you need to go right away to the emergency room. Why? Because you have a very short period of time when we can give you some medications to control this ischemic stroke.
While some stroke risk factors are genetic, lifestyle choices play a major role. And if you've been meaning to make healthier changes, Stroke Awareness Month is a great time to start. For Brownsville TV News, I'm Laura B. Martinez.
There are plenty of resources online to learn more about preventing stroke and also how to live well after suffering a stroke. One place you can find information is the American Stroke Association's website. Before we go, I want to invite you to stay connected with us. Scan the QR code on your screen and receive our Brownsville Community newsletter. We look forward to keeping you informed. And that is all our time for now. I'm Marcy Martinez. We thank you so much for joining us and can't wait to see you next time.
One city, one city.